Welcome, everyone. This is our first episode on our HOD Global. It's going to be like a podcast with different topics. So we are excited. This episode is going to be titled Coming to Ghana, which is also going to be the title of our event for our upcoming 25-year celebration mission trip to Ghana. So we are going to be discussing facts about Ghana, the different culture of Ghana, the food, what the trip will entail, and first off, why I love Ghana so much and why I think it's a place that everyone should visit.
Well, first and foremost, let's tell them who we are, because we just over there talking about everything. They don't even know who we are.
Y'all see how excited Ghana makes me?
Yeah.
Yes. So first, my name is Dr. Bria Murray, and I am the Director of Programs and Global Ambassador for the organization House of Dawn.
Mm-hmm. I'm Jesse Murray. I do all the behind the scenes of everything. So I'll be doing all the videography work, directory work, anything of that nature for HOD Global, well, HOD in general.
Mm-hmm. So, to kick it off, this will be your first time going to Ghana.
It is. I'm extremely excited. First time ever going. I don't know what to expect. I'm super excited though, just because of the stories that she's already came back and kind of explained to me and told me. Just how it feels stepping off the plane and that aspect, things of that nature. So I'm super excited anyway. So I can't wait. So I'm all for it.
So this is a question that I get all the time. What is Ghana like? And every time someone asks me that, I say the same thing. It's unexplainable. It's really something that you have to go and see. But for me, Ghana is, how can I even describe it? Ghana is like peace for me. Ghana feels like home. And my mom will always say, you are from Morrow, Georgia. And that's true. I'm not from Ghana, but when you get there, you will understand that Ghana feels at home. And surprisingly to me, I feel more like myself when I'm in Ghana than literally being here in the States in Georgia. I feel like I fit in way more. I feel like I can truly be who God called me to be. I feel like it's a little less trying to fit in, which like everyone says we don't try to fit in. We're our own people. But what's in style is what you go off. What's popular in the States, that's what you go off regardless. And for example, women will put on all these name brand heels that hurt your feet to the T, but it gives you some type of status or make people think like, oh, you have this, you have that. In Ghana, it doesn't take all of that. You are who you are in the inside, what you worked hard to become. That's how you're, I would say, judged or looked at. Ghana is where I developed spiritually, professionally, like in general, it made me a better person. So the first time I ever went to Ghana, I let go of things that God told me to let go of on the spot. Like when I came back, I wanted to truly transform myself. Like I'm like, God, you called me to this country besides just doing my mission work, but to change me so that you can take me higher and allow me to do more work for the kingdom and help even more of your people. So everyone knows when I left Ghana the first time ever, my trip was 7 days, just 1 week. My auntie, I was like, Auntie Adrian, I am not ready to go. She said, well, either you're going to stay on the grounds with the chickens or you're going to soar like the eagles. So she called them. She said, if they can move your flight for free and there's room for you to book at this hotel, it's on you, baby girl. And it was there. Everything worked out. We cried like a baby at the airport. I asked my mom, I said, look, Mom, I'm staying through the weekend. She said, okay. I called her after that weekend ended and said, Mom, I'm not coming back to next Friday. She said, okay, this is the last time, or I'm definitely sending your brother to come get you. That's how in love I was with Ghana. Like, it transformed you. It literally transforms you into the person that I feel like you truly were supposed to be. And I actually can't wait for you to experience it. I cannot wait for all of you guys to experience it that will be able to come with us on this amazing life life-changing trip. So we will be talking about what the trip entails. We're going to get all into that. We have some fun segments along the way. So continue to stay with us.
Yeah, and man, I'm super excited just to go because everything that you said, of course, you gave more detail, but like other people that I've known who went, like they always say it's just like that same exact type of thing, to where it's like connecting to yourself. You know what I'm saying? Like it's connecting to your people from a cultural aspect. It's just connecting and rooting into where really home in a sense. You know what I mean? So they said it's different when you step off the plane and step on that soil. They always say it's different. So I'm just super excited about it anyway. You know, we love to travel. We always just travel anyway, you know, so I'm super excited.
And another thing I love about Ghana is you get to enjoy the country because it's not just one of those places where you go and you have to stay on that resort. You move around with everyone who lives there just as if we live there. Like that's how you move around. You feel safe. You don't feel like, oh, they're looking at me a certain way or anything like that. You're not fearful of what could happen. You just go. You get with the bustle of the city and you literally just go. So I love it. So yeah. So I wanted to discuss, and I'm going to use my notes for this because I want to make sure I don't say anything wrong when I'm talking about the country that I love. So actually, while we are in March 6th is Ghana's Independence Day. I don't know if you've seen on social media, it has already started. People celebrating this amazing change for Ghana. So March 6, 1975 was a turning point for Ghana and the entire African continent. Ghana became the first sub-Saharan African nation to gain independence from British rule. But it just wasn't about Ghana, just the one country. It sparked a movement across Africa. Other nations saw what Ghana did and followed suit, fighting for their own liberation. And that's why I feel like it means so much to Ghanaians. But for us, people that's coming to just visit Ghana, we all know that a lot of us African Americans, we come from somewhere in Africa. And Ghana, once you visit there, even if you don't have roots in Ghana, it's like that segue to where you still feel at home and actually makes you want to dig deeper to see where you actually do come from. So Ghana was like that place that just opens. We all hear about the year of the return with Ghana. They have made it to where come home, come back to your roots, see where you come from. That's extremely important. And Ghana is such a great country for even making us feel that welcome. So yes, I'm super excited. I did just want to mention that. And now I want us to dive into what to actually expect from this trip. So you guys know we're doing a mission trip. Everyone asks me all the time, how can we be a part? We want to join you on a mission. This is your first opportunity to join me in Ghana. One thing I've loved about my purpose in life is I love to travel. So to be able to travel and give back at the same time, even if you don't go on this trip, I encourage you, when you're traveling around the world, just look up on your phone, local shelters or orphanage or just anything that you're passionate about. Look up places like that in that country and you can go and give. You can buy lunch. Most of these countries, things are much cheaper sometimes. You can buy lunch for the kids. You can find, or what, it don't even have to be kids, adults. When you see kids or people on the side of the road or anybody, that's your opportunity that you can just give. Give back to God's people because you're blessed just to be able to pull those funds for you to pull off that trip.
Exactly.
So just give something back. I encourage everyone to do that because not everyone can just get up and go on trips. That's a true blessing.
And of course, when you give, you get it back tenfold. So definitely always give back. You know what I'm saying? That's one of the things that we live off of. That's honestly speaking, that's part of the mission with HOD in general. So now you got HOD Global. It's taking it to another extent, you know, and putting it around the world. So same as that concept, you know, the biggest thing, give back. That's what God wants us to do anyway, you know?
Yep. And if you don't know, I know most of you do know, but House of Dawn is a nonprofit organization here in Jonesboro, Georgia, and we provide housing and supportive services to young moms, individuals in general. We started with just young moms, but now we do just the community, I would say, and provide housing and supportive services for those in need. So with Global, we do that as well. So this was started, we are going on our 25th year by our mother, Dawn Murray Hartman. So it's an honor to be her legacy.
For sure.
It's a pleasure to be legacies of her and to be able to keep this going. She's been doing this all this time. And now it's time for her to enjoy the fruits of her labor,
Exactly.
sit back for us to take care of her and for us to keep her legacy going.
For us to take it to a whole new
Another
level at this
level.
point. It's trying to take it to a new level. So that's our thing. And, you
Mhm.
know, and with the global, like, you know, Lil Sis added global and it's, you know, it's been amazing. So it's taken off to an extreme. I mean, I'm not even gonna say that we didn't expect. It's taken off to an extreme that we definitely expected, but
Mhm.
it's happening, you know, and you know, she prayed about it. She got everything in store. She got it how she wanted to, and that. And then we got to also thank the team as well. Like
Yes.
without the board and the team, none of this would have even been possible. They were behind her 100%, like 100% from the beginning. The moment she wanted to take her first mission trip, everybody lined up and they were like, "Let's do it! Like whatever we gotta do to make it happen." They made it happen. So they lined up behind her, up under her, you know, her choices, things of that nature, where she wanted to go, what she wanted to do, what was on her heart, what God put on her heart. So, I mean, it's been amazing. Yeah.
I would definitely say I give so much appreciation to the board, to my team, because even starting from with my mom, her ideas are crazy. Crazy. When I say you need a crazy team and a supportive team to back that up. So when I went into it, my crazy idea, my first mission to Jamaica, God gave me the vision when I was 20 and I had 4 months until I turned 21. I had a trip planned already to Jamaica. And I said, you know what? I want to take HOD global. And my mom was like, oh my gosh, do tell. Like I said, I want to do mission trips. And she said, okay, let's do it. I said, yeah, I want to do it for my 21st birthday. And she was like, in 4 months, 21st? I said, yeah. And it took my team. We didn't have time to fundraise. There wasn't no money. I want to go global. And they paid, supported, donated. We did such a small fundraiser, and literally I could count on my fingers. Only 5 people might have showed up and gave some items. It was just so happened. It was a table full of these gentlemen just sitting there. They were just at the restaurant at the time, and they just happened to ask me, well, what are you doing? Like, what's going on over there with the balloons and things? And I explained to them, and they were just so blown away that I was so young doing it. And they all just started here, giving out donations to me. And that's all the money we had to literally, boom, go shopping for items. And for us to ship them to Jamaica and get going. One day, I think I'm going to do a video of our first mission trip with the whole team here, because that was an experience on its own, but it was absolutely amazing. And I'm thankful that God gave me my purpose at a younger age, because I couldn't imagine life anywhere else or doing anything else. So I'm super excited about that. So for this trip, we have posted the flyers. We've posted the itinerary. If you haven't seen it, you could go over to our Facebook page, House of Dawn Inc., or you can visit our website, www.houseofdawn.org, and find the information. So basically, I just really want to discuss what this trip will entail, because it's definitely worth your money. And I do understand that you worry about time, you worry about money, fear of everything that's going on in the world, but let's just stop right there. Just do it. And I say that because life is short. In the times that we're in right now, this to me is the time. One, I feel like you should be involved in looking at other countries. because you never know. You can learn a lot, and you might want to look at some land while we're there. Ghana's big on that as well. But it's life-changing. So I don't want you to miss it. Like that thing of everything that's going on in the world, and you're trying to figure out what's next for me? What am I going to do with this and that? You might go to Ghana and have that time and find that answer there, because I found mine. So I'm an advocate of that.
Also, I'm gonna piggyback off of that. Totally agree, 100%. But I'm also tell you, she mentioned something when she first spoke, and she said, "Don't worry about it. God didn't give us worry."
Nope, he didn't give us worry,
You know what I
fear,
mean?
doubt.
So worry, fear, doubt, we don't have any of that. That's not God given. So if you feel that way, you need to pray about that and move past that, because God didn't give us that. Whatever's going on in the world right now, we not worried about it. God got it. So move accordingly and plan within that, as long as you are living with that good, pure heart. You know what I mean? So which is the reason why we're even doing the trip. You know, I'm this is one of the most exciting trips that I've ever wanted to go on. You know what I mean? So I'm hyped up about it. You know, I'm hoping that everybody else is too. And y'all already know it's no party and fun like some HOD fun. Come on.
Y'all know how our fundraiser, any events that we do, you know, we party with a cause every single time. So we set the standard, and we go all out. So please, if you can, make sure you pray, have discernment, ask God for discernment, because don't get me wrong, he is the leader. So you ask for discernment first. And understand, if you're going to help his people, don't forget this is a celebration, but it's the main thing is it's a mission. So you're going to help his people. Do I go all the time? Yes. But am I more, or we more powerful if it's more than one person going to do this? Heck yes. So if we team up, we can reach more people. We can help more people, make more of an impact to those young moms or to those community members. So that's my whole goal, to take you guys with us to not just do what I love to do, but to do God's work. It's a different, God's going to bless you regardless when you're helping his people. But that feeling you get in the midst of it, it's unexplainable. Like when I say it would truly change you, it would truly change you. And then we party for a cause after.
For sure.
Because we've done it. We're going to celebrate that, because you didn't have to come. You didn't have to spend your money or your time, but you did. So we're going to celebrate and understand that this trip is planned out from the time you go online, register, pay your full $300 deposit. Your trip starts there. So just to walk you through, you're going to get, as soon as you pay your deposit completely, you're going to get a welcome letter. You are going to get your trip itinerary, which is going to tell you what you need to wear for certain things, and everything that we will be doing. You're also going to get a packing guide throughout the month of what you need to pack, some suggestions, and basically all that you're going to need for this trip. So a few things I do want to highlight that's not included. You're responsible for your own flight. And we did it this way because some people have different points. Some people want to choose certain airlines. So we do have a recommended flight to take, but also just a time frame of when you can arrive. So we want us all to arrive around the same time, just because, like I told you, the experience, the physical experience is going to start at that airport. We will have events. Actually, before that, we're going to have events throughout the months up to come. But the experience, once you get to that airport, I will be there welcoming you guys. I will not go into detail, because you just have to be there to experience it. But once you arrive in Atlanta at the airport, or wherever you're coming from, if you're not coming from Atlanta, you will receive videos. You will be on FaceTime before we leave off. We're going to leave off in prayer. The team will be there to bring the excitement, the energy. So the reason we called it Coming to Ghana, it's going to be royalty. If you have not seen the movie Coming to America, go watch it. This is where this idea came from. But it's royalty. You guys are coming to Ghana. You're going to be treated like royalty. So it's a 10-day trip. Of course, you can leave when you need to. I know we all have to get back to work and things like that. But throughout the trip, we do have 2 personal days. I want everyone to understand that because there's a lot to see in Ghana, and I want you to be able to pick and choose some things that you might want to explore, what you heard about Ghana and that you want to go to. You take Uber, you could take Bolt. It's so safe. It costs nearly nothing for our money. And it's just an amazing. So you'll know what to pack, your clothing, essentials, miscellaneous things. And then you will also have a welcome to Ghana tour guide. So this is those personal days that you have or the free time that you have, which you will have some. You're going to have just travel information, what to eat, things to try, restaurants, culture tips and just experiences, nightlife, common phrases to know in Ghana, how to stay connected, and fun things to do. So we will have a beach retreat. We will have our all-white party, which is the event that you guys are used to, our fundraiser that we have every year. That's what the all-white party is going to be like. Our beach retreat to just sit back, refocus, reset. Would you say life is hard?
I say that life is hard.
Like it's like life, not so much that it's hard, but it can be overwhelming.
I
Like
feel like life is
nonstop.
overwhelming here. I
Yes.
feel like life is overwhelming here.
Yeah.
So I feel like you definitely need time to
Mm-hmm.
sit back, relax, and collect yourself.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what the beach portion is going to kind of
Yes.
be like. It'll be more of, instead of you just sitting on the beach, it's going to be like a reminder to sit back, relax, enjoy yourself in this country because you have to be appreciative of everything that you have. And it's just going to give a chance for you to show a little bit of gratitude and also reflect and relax a little bit. I feel like, and I can attest to this, I'm on 10 in my head all the time. You know, everything I do, I'm like, go, go, go. Like, y'all got to tell me to rest. You know what I mean? Like, I'm on go all the time, but I feel like that's here. You know, I feel like being in another place, being reminded to, hey, sit back and relax. Like life is okay. I could kind of release a little bit of that, you know?
So I'm glad you did use the word release. So like he said, to reflect, to refocus, to release and let go of some things that only you know you're dealing with. And when we say refocus, sit there, take time, write down your next goals, sit and see if you get some new ideas that you can work on when you come back. So we don't want you coming back the same. Once you come back, you know you're back on go, but let's be on go about the future, new
Be
things.
mindful.
Be mindful.
Be mindful.
I like that word. Thank you. Be mindful. So this is just an overwhelming just joy for me. There's going to be a culture day where we're going to visit one of the markets where you can go shopping, kind of just look out and see the hustle and bustle of Accra. Because it's overwhelming, but it's amazing. We're going to end that night going to a restaurant lounge type thing. It's like an outdoor thing where they have culture night, so you can hear the Ghanaian music, just feel that culture. Like Ghana is full of so much culture, from family, the food, the tradition. So we just want to make sure that you get to fully see that, which as soon as you touch down in the country, you have no option but to see it. But we want to make sure you're really embracing it throughout the trip. So those are just some things to look forward to. We have worked extremely hard for this trip to make sure that you guys are treated well. The hotel is a 5-star hotel. Breakfast is included. Literally the only thing you would be paying for is maybe out of your pocket for food would be that you will have to get is maybe like 2 or 3 dinners.
And that, even with that though, from a monetary aspect, that's not even too crazy.
And this is a
like
10-day
when it comes
trip.
to our money, you know.
This is a 10-day trip. So, and you might buy things along the way that you might just want to eat, and that's fine. But we will make sure breakfast, lunch, and dinners at each event is covered, and that you're well taken care of. You'll have a swag bag. You'll have literally all that you need. We've put a lot into the trip to make sure that you are well taken care of, that you are enjoying it, and that it's worth every dime and time that you have put into this trip. So yeah, we're super, super excited. And at this point, we are going to do something fun. We are going to try some Ghanaian dishes.
Okay.
We're going to do 3.
Okay.
I don't want to say the names yet. Okay, you're going to see. So we're just going to taste it, see what you think. And
Okay.
of course, it's going to be 10 times better when we're there.
When we're there.
Because everything's so fresh.
Okay.
But this is just a little insight to see what we think and introduce everyone to some of the foods that they could try.
Well,
and remind you, it's a different country. They have a lot of their own local food and culture food. But there's American food everywhere. All the restaurants you have here, if you want
Chili's, Fridays. Yeah.
Not those, but if you want Pizza Hut, KFC, you want I think they have Burger King.
McDonald's. They probably
No
got
McDonald's.
All that. Oh, good.
No.
They don't need to have that.
No McDonald's, but all restaurants serve American food. So if you're not someone who care or the spice is too much for you, you will eat every day. You can eat whatever you would think to eat. If it's Thai food, if it's
they have everything.
Chinese food, if it's what's another Mexican food, like literally anything you want, you can get there. So don't be worried about that at all. But please try some of these foods because I don't think you will regret it. Let's go.
Let's do it.
Excited?
Super excited.
Alrighty, let's see what we have up first. Okay, first is Kelly Welly.
Kelly Welly.
Kelly Welly.
I said it right?
Yeah.
So we're doing the tasting, y'all. Straight up tasting.
Yep, so Kelly Welly is ripe plantains cut into chunks, marinated in ginger, pepper, and spices, then fried until golden and crispy. And every time I've ever had it in Ghana, it's always on a toothpick. I could just, yeah.
That's why you put the toothpicks in there?
Yeah. Yeah.
You ready?
Yeah.
It's good. I don't like it. I got a little spice to it, too.
Mm-hmm.
And it's different than, like, plantain. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like Jamaican type joint.
So they have normal plantains, too.
I like that.
But Kelly Welly just got, like, seasoning spices on it.
Mm-hmm.
Real spices. I'm embarrassing myself.
I like spice.
Me too.
Okay, what we got next?
So 1 to 10, what would you rate it?
This?
It's like a snack. Mm-hmm.
We got 8. Not a snack.
I say 9.
What we got now?
Next, chicken and jollof rice. A spicy, flavorful, tomato-based rice dish, and then seasoned and grilled chicken, grilled to perfection.
Mm-hmm.
So we all know there's always a war against Nigeria and Ghana with who has the best jollof rice.
Mm-hmm.
So us growing up, we are familiar with, or we grew up being familiar with Nigerian jollof rice. So I don't know when the last time you had it to be able to compare.
So you've already had it when you.
I've had it. When I was in
I
Ghana.
haven't had this comparison.
Yeah. So let's see. We're gonna move you to the side, big guy.
I haven't had this comparison yet. Oh, jollof.
He's not a big onion person. So let's let the onion
Are those grilled though? As long as they're
Yeah.
cooked, good. Okay.
Oh, we forgot our some utensils.
Alright, so you back with the jollof. I'm excited. And these are regular
Regular
plantains, right?
plantains.
Okay. I feel like their jollof is like smokier.
Okay.
It's like more. It's like a smoky. It's like a more like Chipotle type taste to me.
Yeah.
Like Chipotle smoke, like that type.
Okay.
You ever had like Chipotle hot sauce?
Mm-hmm.
It's like smoky.
Okay.
It's good though.
To me, my comparison is, I feel like Ghanaian jollof is like more fresh flavors to me.
Mm-hmm.
Like more like you could taste like the spices.
That might be why I get the smoky
Maybe,
out of it.
yeah. I don't know. It's been a little minute since I had Nigerian, so I won't say too much on
doing
that.
this chicken now?
Yep. I'm trying to chicken.
Oh, this chicken on point. Oh, this chicken is real. That's real chicken too. Yeah, I know they out here cloning chickens now. It's real chicken. That's good. It tastes different. Mm-hmm. And like, not even just from like the flavor standpoint. Like, it tastes different if I went to the grocery store and got some chicken.
Mm-hmm. One thing I could say about their food in Ghana, you could tell the difference in the taste. That everything's so fresh. They don't like. I mean, everything is real. Mm-hmm. Like it's grown. The chicken.
They probably just killed that chicken.
Yeah, like everything is so fresh. Like usually, a lot of times when you go on vacation, you're gonna gain a few. You know, come back, you're gonna be a little heavier. Yeah, I looked better when I came back than I did going, and I didn't eat on no diet while I was there.
Just had a good time.
And I was there for a whole month. And didn't gain a pound.
That says a lot about American food, though.
A whole lot. I lost some weight. A lot of us don't even know what real food really tastes like anymore.
Slippery.
So next, this is like that real staple dish in Ghana. Kinke. I would say kinke. Today we have it with tilapias and peppers and onions and like a pepper sauce, but kinke can go with a lot of different things, honestly. But today we're going to just do it with grilled fish and tilapia. It's my favorite way to have it. Kinke is one of those things like either you like it and you love it or you don't. It's an acquired taste, so you kind of have to try it multiple times. But kinke is a fermented cornmeal dish.
So this is kinke?
Yes.
Okay.
And depending on who's making it or how long that it's fermenting, the stronger the taste is. And I kind of like a less taste of it. So we shall see what this one is like.
He looking at us.
And you're going to get whole fish.
Yeah, so they're gonna look at you.
Yeah, there's no ifs, ands, or buts about that. But it's so good, you just gonna learn real quick to just let it be. Just don't look at it back.
But it's so, like, it just peeled apart.
Yeah.
That's good. Now, is this hand?
Yes, this is hand. My hands are clean, everybody.
Okay. So, well, you're going to have to, I'm going to watch you.
Okay.
What type of sauce is that?
I think it's just more pepper sauce. I don't think this is shito. No. Yeah.
You don't think it's what? What's it called?
Shito.
So that's a sauce?
Yeah, it's really good. I love it.
What's the base?
It's like a
pepper?
black pepper sauce, like with seasoning and some things in it.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
But you basically just take it, make a little.
it's like fufu.
Yes.
Okay.
Like tastes completely different, but same concept.
Concept.
Yeah.
And it's all handheld food.
Yeah.
So.
You can eat it with a fork, but
But
you're
I'm
supposed
saying,
to eat
yeah,
it.
eat it with your hands. How you supposed to eat it?
Yeah. And you just kind of take it, dip it in the sauce,
Ooh.
take some fish.
Oh, that's it.
And what do you think of the king cake? Because it's a
I like it.
acquired taste. But let's see there.
I like fufu too. So, you know what I mean?
Okay.
It's good to me.
Okay, I like this one.
It's good.
I have kinke. I've had it twice. First time, I wasn't the biggest fan, and someone said you got to try it at different restaurants. Y'all,
You dip it in the
I
sauce?
think we might like, yeah.
And it's spicy too.
No,
it's
it is
good.
spicy. Take the onions, the sauce, the fish. The fish is always seasoned so well and good. Like,
This is so good. It's
some
so
more
different.
sauce?
Let me
Oh,
get some in
y'all.
a sec. I wish I was trying this right now. It's going crazy. Yo, this is so good.
okay, y'all.
Okay,
How many months do we have? We leave at the end of August. Let me tell you how crazy the prices are here. This meal right here, the kinke and tilapia,
It was what?
cost me $25. I didn't pay no more than 8 or 10
For the whole
there.
fish.
For all of this, like, I didn't pay no more than 8 or 10. I'm talking about that's like at a restaurant. But if I just would have went to like a kinke like shop or place, I would have paid less than that. I'm like, this pricing here is ridiculous.
It's crazy. But it's so flavorful. Like the spices,
Y'all come to Ghana. Try something new. Get out your comfort zone. Literally everything's thought out for you. Everything's planned for you. Just come and enjoy. You don't want to miss it. You don't want to hear about it. Like, come.
Cause you gonna hear about it for sure.
You can call, you can email us, you can register for the trip. It's just like a few questions that you would answer for the trip, your name and information. Pay your deposit. Start making your monthly payments. So we broke it up in monthly payments just so it's a little easier for everyone. Just don't miss it. That's all I'm gonna say. Do not miss it. You don't want to miss it. Don't miss this food. Don't miss this food. Like,
I might be eating kincaid and fish all 10 days.
all 10 days.
All 10. It's crazy.
Visit the website, register, pay your deposit. You'll receive your welcome letter. You'll receive different things about the event, how to plan for it, what you need. We'll be having a course over your vaccines that you need, places to go get them for a reasonable price, how to get set up with your doctor for your malaria pills. Just key tips along the way to make sure that you have everything you need. We'll be walking you through you ordering and getting your visa to make sure it's back at a decent time, well before. We don't want to cut anything short. Yeah, and we cannot wait to have you. So please join. Come relax, reset, refocus, celebrate. Come celebrate a good cause. And that's it. House of Dawn is celebrating 25 years of impact. And we thank God for it. So we will see you guys on episode 2.
We'll see you in episode 2, and we're going to see you in Ghana.
And we're going to finish eating. Have a nice day.